As anyone who has studied Aegean prehistory knows, there are certainly a lot of connections to the Near East. And in this paper, I wanted to go a little bit further beyond what I call the Mycenaean Near East dichotomy. A lot of times when scholars introduce Mycenaean palaces, they use a lot of parallels and they compare and contrast Mycenaean palaces with palaces of the Near East. And in studying the Near East itself, I felt that it was important to point out specifically to Aegean scholarship some of the regional differences that are obscured by this Mycenaean Near East dichotomy. And in this paper, I wanted to compare and contrast specifically 3 different palatial regions and systems. Mycenaean palaces, of course, but also northern and southern Mesopotamia. And in this analysis, I found that while Mycenaean palaces certainly have a lot of similarities and differences to what are considered the general characteristics of Near Eastern palatial systems, which are a redistributive economy and centralized control, there are some key differences. As Lynn Foxhall points out, Mycenaean palaces differ from Near Eastern palaces in their agricultural basis of power. And she writes that in the Near East, palatial power controls agricultural systems through irrigation, whereas in Mycenaean Greece, agriculture is based on rainfall cultivation. However, as any Near Eastern scholar knows, there's a key difference between northern Mesopotamia and southern Mesopotamia, and one of those key differences is the agricultural system. Northern Mesopotamia, like Mycenaean Greece, is dependent on rain-fed agriculture. And so I wanted to get at exactly how northern Mesopotamian palaces were able to exert control over their populations, because Lynn Foxhall writes that the dependence on rain-fed agriculture in Mycenaean palaces limits palatial control. And so in looking at northern Mesopotamian palaces and their extensive records, I think that Mycenaean scholars can glean a lot of theory and information on exactly what Mycenaean palaces were doing to administer their populations and control agricultural production.